this is nasty. Yeah. So here's the deal. I didn't know what was going to happen if I didn't have a seizure, but I thought it was just a queue thing because you have to wait a while to get into here. But apparently insurance only pays for once a year. So if I'm in here, today is Wednesday. If I don't have a seizure today, tomorrow they start giving me my meds again to release me Friday. And then I can't do this for a year for insurance. So if I don't have a seizure basically today, all this is for nothing. And I can't get brain surgery. And I'm going to definitely have to live with this for another year. And who knows if I have insurance or whatever in a year from now. So it really sucks. Again, part of me wants to Falcon can it and just leave this on all day until I have one for interested parties. But, you can chat if anybody watching, if there is, who knows. But feel free. I think my live chat thing's on the side. Whatever. I don't know. I know. I'm not really necessarily bored. Again, being an artist, I made some stuff and whatnot. I got my music produced in the studio here and all, but still, I don't know how the hell John Lennon did it, man. I mean, drugs, clearly, and Brian Wilson just mentally diminished. But I think he was in bed for like a year or something, right? Like, this is only 6 days. It's insane. But we got some good stuff done. I think I showed you the one. This guy. That was pretty fun. These were really fun. So I got a marker set for this thing. This guy. So technically not bored, but wow. I had some fun conversations. The nurses here are all pretty awesome. University of Pennsylvania. But again, I'm a lab rat at this point because I have a rhyme or reason for my triggers. So they're just throwing everything at the wall and there's nothing left. What's going on, people? Let's see. How can we dress this up for you? I'll probably never eat pancakes again. Holy Christ! Every day, right? You don't have to get them, but it's like that, and nasty eggs. Let's think. All right, so nothing happens, right? I leave in 2 days. Then what? You don't want to say it, but of course, with my luck, I'll have one 3 days as soon as I get home, and whatever. But again, they wanted at least 3, and I haven't had any, and this is it. So, it's all fun and games, right? Not really. So now I'm just blanking. I can't think of what else to add. It's not just bitching and complaining. Something that's helpful. What is it? So if anybody's about to go do this, EEG, bring moisturizer for one, because you can't wash. And, the TV gets you so far. All this stuff is fine. Whatever. You can always distract yourself forever. But it's, you think about a lot of things. You think about a lot of things. Well, first of all, you're detoxed from your entire life. So, you got your cat withdrawal, you got for me, marijuana withdrawal, which is interesting. I'll get back to that in a second. Just all of it, You take for granted so much. Just getting up in the morning and being able to walk. I had to click a button just to go to the bathroom, I had to click a button to wait for someone to come in to watch me so I can go to the bathroom. Not watch me have, you know what I mean? Not watch me going to the bathroom, but still, you just want to go to the bathroom, but you can't. So yeah, I, I don't know. Yeah, drug addicts, man, detoxing. I don't know. Woof. You have a whole new appreciation for that pain. It's just wild, man, because you literally almost like kind of feel the stuff going away, like out of your system, you know? And then you get back to a clearer thought or whatever. You don't even know anymore because it's such a unique experience. I'm not talking about the epilepsy. I'm just talking about it's a combination of sensory confinement, the sensory deprivation tank, and being an invalid. It's just wild. There's not many experiences like it. Uh, yeah, so I feel for everyone that has to do it, man. It's just weird. And I already covered how weird it is that you actively are trying to not force a seizure, but you're just like, I don't know, maybe this will make me sad or upset and that'll trigger it. Most likely mine is a stress thing. Since again, I drink and party, hung out all night. Strobe lights thing, I've seen a million concerts. That has never, nothing affected me like that. Um, yeah, so it seems like it's probably a stress thing. So if they find that out, which they'll never figure out specifically, but in most cases it's a stress thing. So laying in a bed isn't that really stressful? But Christ, the world is pretty freaking stressful. So that sucks. I wish it was something simple or obvious, but stress is just life. So how the hell are you supposed to avoid that? Now, yeah. So the reality of the marijuana is a bizarre thing, right? Because it's funny. Like if I didn't have epilepsy and I just said, "Oh, I'm sad," I would get a medical marijuana card in like a minute. They pretty much are giving away now like candy, except for real studies like this. So you always see one of the um, oh shit. I hope this is even working. I forgot my headphones were on. So yeah, hopefully you even hear all this. That could have been muted the whole time. But if it didn't and you heard all this, then we're just going to keep going as if you did. So yeah, the medical marijuana, right? So since it's one of the main checks, they always say, it's glaucoma, epilepsy, da 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 da. They're really, really putting it through their paces, so I can't get a medical marijuana card. Like again, if I said I stubbed my toe, I'd probably be able to get one somewhere. Uh, now, so that's a mind fuck, right? Because it's a trigger also for some people, they say, but yeah, I've been smoking since 12, so that's probably not it. Now, does it help it? Who knows? Again, I've been here for 6 days, haven't smoked, haven't had anything. So the marijuana part is very interesting. Uh, again, they're well aware I can be a lab rat for them in any way, shape, or form they want. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky that I don't have to work every day. Like it's not like I'm in here missing all this um, responsibility and life out there. Uh, so it's kind of like a luxury for them that one, I'm an artist that no, I shouldn't say artist. Like who knows what the creative aspect of all this crap is too. But I mean, it's kind of like a lucky seed since I didn't get it late in life and I do all these things that are supposable triggers and I don't. Blah blah blah. Uh, but the medical marijuana part, me and the doc we've had some interesting, like, not so much philosophical, but uh, yeah, it's not proven yet, and this isn't really helping the case for me personally. Uh, so yeah, so I mean, medical marijuana, we all know it's a scam anyway, but whatever. So yeah, so sitting here hating on pancakes. Uh, yeah, what do you think, guys? Falcon can? What do you think? 10 minutes, man. I don't know. Anyone that knows me knows I could do this all day. I could talk forever. But all right, so non-epilepsy things. Remember the PMRC, that whole trial hearing? Well, I just watched it all again, you know. And I remember Dee Snider, and I always knew Frank's point. You know, everybody knows Frank's point. And if you don't know what Frank I'm talking about, I feel bad for you. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so Frank, Frank, John, and Dee, right? There's the big three. It's just amazing because I remember when it came on, but I didn't understand for real. But yeah, right. So the kick, right? So we all knew Frank's point. Dee was amazing, and then John Denver, right? So all the suits, it was great because they all expected John was on their side, because he's so wholesome and stuff. And Frank and Dee were kind of like a little nervous, right? And wow, so it's amazing because his testimony was really short, right? Because they realized, like, as they're going on, they're like, "Oh man, he's not really on our side like we thought." Fuck. So they kind of were like, "Oh, we don't have any more questions. Don't we have to go somewhere?" Yep. Oh, hold on. Yes. What's up, dude?
You are doing too well, my friend.
Do you want me to turn this off?
No, I was just coming by to say we didn't get any seizure activity.
Right.
So, interestingly. Sorry, you hit recording?
This is Facebook Live. You're my doctor. Do you want me to turn this off?
We'll let you record. I'll come back later.
Okay. So that's him. He's great, everybody. This is. So it's up to you. You want me to just
I'll come back later.
Okay. Thank you. So yeah, what about that, huh? Yeah. So there you go, right? John Denver. Yeah. Yeah. So it's great. So you knew. So there was three. It was totally three, right? They all knew Frank was smart and fucking aggressive. They picked Dee Snider because they thought he was a complete clown, and then they picked John because John was on their side. So they thought they were so wrong, right? John was first. They're like, "Fuck." Dee came in, with his hair and shit. It just was one of the most intelligent people there. You could just see. You're like, "Wow, holy shit!" Not just subject matter, but just English. The guy was like a poet. And you're watching their faces just like dreams and like, wait, I thought this guy couldn't really talk. What the hell? Fuck. It was great. Yeah. So again, I forgot all about it. And then now they look, right? And then what was the outcome? They put on the parental advisory thing, which has literally sent all sales to the moon because as a kid, what the hell? Of course you want to buy the one that your parents don't want you to have, or that whole thing. So yeah, so it was great how much it backfired, right? And now years later, right? So the whole thing was Tipper Gore and Al Gore, right? So some of the best Dee moments were the guy Al Gore gives his questions, and the guy next to him, the next guy, when he refers to Tipper Gore, goes, Mr. Gore's wife. And Dee Snider's like, well, isn't she on the PMC? He's like, yeah. She's like, isn't her name Tipper Gore? He's like, yeah. And he's like, okay, well, I refer to her as Tipper Gore, not this guy's wife. If anything, he didn't say this part, but if anything, that's more sexist than. So she's your property, not a woman who has a job named Tipper Gore. That is awesome. That's just so awesome because they're both just like, duh. That's right. His wife, his possessive. It's fucking great. Yeah. So that was so awesome. But I am going to shut this off soon now so that they can do their thing. But yeah. What?